everybody, and this is Out of This World with RealiztRick, where I talk about reality that seems to be completely out of this world. So, today on the show, I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about today's protests. That seemed like a big old joke. Let me move my camera here for a minute, but yeah, it seemed like a big old joke. Antifa, who we all know is a leftist trash organization, took to the streets today. They promoted this thing like it was going to be some huge thing, like it was going to be like the beginning of the new Civil War. They called it a revolution. We both know what it is. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. But whatever. Let me readjust this here. There we go. Okay. But here's the thing. Antifa is nothing but trash. So, all I'm going to say is, my goodness, you take to the streets like a bunch of animals. You got people dressed up like unicorns, which is insane. I'm going to move this again because, it seems to be getting in the way. But, oh my goodness. They had a unicorn out there. Well, a man dressed up as a unicorn, I should say. I'm going to make that a little smaller because it keeps on getting in the way. I was going to do this live chat thing here, but, I don't know how many listeners I'm going to get today, I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. But, again, unscripted, I don't believe I should have the need for a script because, you know what, that's just censored garbage. But here's the thing. Antifa took to the streets. They promoted this whole civil war, there's going to be a big, they threatened to attack Republicans, Trump supporters, conservatives, talking about they're going to stab conservative families in the streets and this, that, the other. These were the type of threats they were promoting. Antifa, 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 Antifa. If anybody wants to message, just feel free, But, I don't know. I think I'm going to take that down for now because it's just getting in the way. And, I don't know. But, here's the thing. Antifa was, they protested. I'll give them that. They grew a pair. They got out in the streets. They did their little song and dance, And the funny thing was, the same police they claimed to hate and they claimed to want to kill, like the BLM movement was there with them, and, they were all in together on this thing today. And they claimed they want to kill police officers, and yet they needed the police officers to protect them from us horrible Republicans, We're just so horrible because we have conservative values. I mean, that's how horrible we are. We don't like abortions. We don't like, murdering of unborn babies. We don't like stuff like that. We don't go for that, We go for America. We go for true humanity, and we are humanity first, If you're America first, you are humanity first. But we stand for our civil liberties and our rights, our Constitution. How many people had to die for the Constitution? You know what I'm saying? And these Antifa, so-called anti-fascists, want to run around acting like a bunch of hooligans. Like, Antifa is known for literally beating up handicapped people, pouring whatever on handicapped people. They're the type of people that'll run the streets and pour cups of pee on people just because they think differently. Because they were reading from scripts. There's videos of this. I mean, just go to Infowars.com. Check out Alex Jones, I mean, yeah, I just plugged Alex Jones. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? I love you, man. Love the show. But seriously, I mean, really? These people are out of their mind. Antifa, BLM. They're extremist terrorist organizations funded by George Soros. They probably live in a Soros-funded apartments. And, I mean, they want to talk about how Trump's a Nazi. Trump's a Nazi. Trump's a Nazi. Trump's a misogynist. Trump's a fascist. They don't even know what the definition of the words mean. You go up to one of these idiots and asked them, so what has Trump done to be impeached? Well, he's against the climate, and he did this, and he did that, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Trump's so horrible that our economy's booming. The GP is up. Wow. I think it's at 3% right now, but it was at like 3.25 or something like that. But here's the thing. Our economy's booming. Jobs are coming back to the country. More people are going to be able to work. What's so bad about that? What is so bad about our country thriving? I mean, seriously, what's bad about that? If you could tell me one thing that's bad about that, let me just double check and see if we got anything going on here. No, okay. Okay, we'll just close that chat thing down for now. But here's the thing: what's so bad about America becoming strong again? Becoming great again after, let's say, 8 years of an Obama regime and an Islamic extremist running the White House? I'm glad he's gone. And come on, everybody. I mean, seriously. Wouldn't you like to be able to accomplish your dreams? Wouldn't you be able to like to go forward in your life and do something that matters? Seriously. But no. These Antifa people talk about how they're forward progress, but they really want to take us back. These Antifa people want communism. So does the Democrats. I mean, the Democrats don't flat out tell you that, but, you know, the bigwigs in the hierarchy in the Democrat Party promote communism, which I don't understand. I mean, they're like big supporters of Islamic extremists. Big supporters of Islamic extremists. I mean, look at Uma Abedin and all her connections with the Saudis and... Oh, it's a different topic. Right now, I want to talk about how the DNC is collapsing in on itself. You know, why you got... The DNC is floating down the river or on a sinking ship with Hillary at the helm. Hillary at the helm. Come on. Seriously. Hillary is just taking her party down the toilet. She done took her party down the toilet. Look what she did to poor Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders didn't stand a chance. Poor Bernie. Hey Bernie, I feel for you, man. You got duped. You got duped by the Clinton Mafia. You got taken out of the game before you even had a chance. I mean, not that you were going to beat Donald Trump anyways, but you still got taken out of your party's game before you even had a chance because Hillary was running the show. And then when they go on like Tucker Carlson or Sean Hannity, they want to explain it away. Well, they all do this a year ahead of time, really, a year ahead of time. And then they try to say, well, Bernie could have signed it and blah, blah, blah. No. You knew what you were doing. Come on, crooked Hillary. You knew what you were doing. You were hijacking your party from the get-go. You hijacked your party, man. You hijacked it. And then you want to call us Trump supporters, you know, oh, Russian agents or conspiracy theorists. Well, y'all are the ones committing all the conspiracies. Talking about Russia collusion and this, that, the other. No, you were the one colluding with the Russians for a fake dossier that ain't gonna lead to nothing. He goes through this whole Russian scam thing. You know, Mueller goes through this whole big Russian deal. And what comes of it? Things from years before the election. I mean, I thought you were supposed to be going after Trump for Russia collusion in the election, and you've got nothing. You've got, what, Papadopoulos, somebody who's a known liar, who would sell his own mother's soul on eBay to make him some money or to get himself out of trouble. I mean, this is the type of people you're dealing with. And these are the type of people that Mueller's dealing with. And lest we forget, Mueller and Comey and all them and part of the uranium one and how they wanted to cover that up way back in the day. I mean, this just seems really odd that they put somebody like this in charge of this type of an investigation. You feel me? They put him in charge of this investigation, Mueller. Who's like, who's chasing Comey around? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, him and Comey are buddy. And then on to Trey Gowdy saying that Mueller's this reputable guy. Trey, come on, man. Get real. I thought you had a pair. I mean, I believe you. I believed in you, Trey. I really did. I thought you had a pair, man. If you do, you need to start using it and stand up to Mueller, too, because Mueller's just as corrupt as the rest of these DNC swamp creatures. And I know Mueller, he's supposed to be, I believe he's supposed to be a Republican, or he's supposed to be on our, the conservative side or whatever. Mueller's just as corrupt as the rest of them. Mueller's a Republican. He's a freaking neocon. But, he was in him and Comey, buddy, probably tea-timing it off, whatever. But here's the thing. I don't know. But here's how bad it's getting with the DNC. Donna Brazile, I considered replacing Clinton with Biden as 2016 Democratic nominee. You know why? Because she knew what was going on. She knew her own party was being sold to Hillary Clinton and the Clinton crime syndicate. That's why. But it was funny that, here's the funny thing about the whole Donna Brazile thing, because Donna Brazile provided Hillary Clinton with the questions of the debates to try to give her a heads up. So something's going on here. Somebody hurt poor Donna's feelings, because if that's the case, Miss Brazile, I mean, come on. What are you flip-flopping now? Democrats do something to hurt your feelings, so you want to find that you're going to turn on Hillary? You know what happens with people that turn on the Clintons. I mean, I posted a video about all the people that go missing or wind up found in a river dead, or this, that, and the other, or their planes miraculously crash or blow up in midair, or they kill themselves. So Brazile, I guess that all this publicity you're getting is a good thing, because it'll probably help keep you alive from the Clinton crime family and the rest of these corrupt swamp creatures, like the Obamas. Like Joan Rivers comes out and says, well, they asked Joan Rivers a question. Sorry about that. They asked Joan Rivers if she thought she'd ever see it. There would ever be a gay person in the White House, and she said there already is with Obama. And they're like, what? And she's like, yeah, Michelle's a tranny. And she was serious about it. She wasn't even joking. 2 months later, guess what? Joan Rivers is dead. Go figure. But anyhow, back to this whole thing. I mean, people call me the conspiracy theorist. They call people like Alex Jones the conspiracy theorist. But the whole thing is we're telling you this stuff months ahead of time, at the least a week ahead of time. Well, no, a day ahead of time. I told y'all who was going to be indicted. I told you it was going to be Manafort and Rick Gates. Okay, I told you this because my sources are real sources, unlike most of the sources that are being pushed like crack on a street corner in the ghetto, like CNN, MSNBC, CBS. I hate to say it, Spectrum News. I mean, they're HLN with CNN bought and paid for them, But seriously, the only reputable network I have seen is Fox, because they have both sides. They're unbiased. The network itself is unbiased. Now, they do have biased commentators and biased journalists and reporters, I'm sure. But you got people like Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham. I liked the Ingraham angle. That's a cool show. I seen it for the first time the other day. She was interviewing Donald Trump. It was pretty cool, So I recommend checking these guys out, because you know what, they tell the truth. They don't have to sit there and lie and put gloomy, doomy pictures of Russia in the background while they're talking about Hillary Clinton and the New York attack. And speaking of the New York attack, done by an Islamic extremist, a Muslim. Seriously, it was done by a Muslim. Okay, I'm going to put it that way, Muslim. And he came into this country via that lottery that needs to go out the door. They need to get rid of that. Buy lottery. And chain migration, you know. I mean, this is the type of thing. What do you expect when you're so frivolous with your immigration policies and act like you just don't care? Anybody comes into this country, the next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. People are dying. But here's what the left refused to say. Now, if it was some crazy psycho that comes out with a gun and mows down 48 people, okay? Let's say, well, we'll use Vegas, okay? We use Vegas. Mows down 48 people with machine guns, okay? From a building. That's another story altogether. But here's the thing. Somebody does that, they come out against the guns. They don't say what a horrible person he is. And when they say that man was demented, the mainstream media like CNN, you know, oh, well, we don't know what he was, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, ban guns. Guns are bad. Guns are bad. Guns are bad. Dom Lemon and Jake Tapper, you anti-gun morons. You blame the gun. You blame the guns. You blame guns. I mean, how ignorant is that? You're going to blame a gun? How do you blame the gun? Did the gun all of a sudden, you know, get artificial intelligence put into it and lifted itself up in the middle of the air and started firing itself at these people? Boom, boom, boom. No. No. Guns can't pull their own trigger. Guns can't pick out a target. Guns can't do that. People can. But you blame the guns. All the while, up in New York, guy mows down people with a truck. I think it was a Home Depot truck. I don't know. It was a truck. Okay, he mowed these people down, walking, you know, just on a walking bike trail or something. He mowed them down like they were nothing. What did you blame, left? Oh, you blamed the person. You didn't blame the truck. You didn't call for stricter truck regulations, stricter vehicle regulations. You didn't call for the banning of vehicles, did you? No, you blamed the person. And rightfully so. For once, you guys get it right. You blamed the person. But why not blame the person when multiple people get shot by a gun? Why not blame the person? Seriously. It makes sense, right? The person did the shooting, not the gun. You can't convict the gun. You can't send the gun to prison. The gun has no conscience. The gun is only a tool. But if it's the gun's fault, then it's the pencil's fault that you write a bunch of lies in your story, CNN, MSNBC, you know, you're trash. It's the pencil's fault, not yours, right? Or people that die of heart attacks due to obesity because they ate too much greasy McDonald's. So it's McDonald's fault instead of the consumer's fault, right? And my favorite thing, and this is what I'm going to get onto now, is how the left is so sick, demented. We'll go with I'm going to go with the Antifa there, you know, the Antifa thing. Again, I posted this on another one of my videos, but this is a leftist organization. No, not her. Right there. Look at this. What does that say? It says, no white supremacy, no Mike Cernovich, and what's that? No pedo bashing, or pedo bashing, as I like to call them, pedophiles, or pedophiles, however you would like to say it. I've always been brought up to call them pedophiles. Child molesters, sick, twisted individuals that don't deserve to breathe the same air as God-fearing, God-loving Americans and the people across the world. You know, they don't... Pedophiles are disgusting animals. They don't even... You know what? An animal has more sense than a pedophile. An animal has more moral reasoning than a pedophile. Pedophiles are not human beings. They are sick, twisted monsters. But here's the thing. This is your left organization. Oh, man. These are the same people that are out in the streets destroying property, and they bring people in from all over to go destroy property, no matter if it's their own local businesses. So yeah, this makes sense. Let's destroy our own neighborhoods. Let's flip our neighborhoods upside down and light them on fire because we don't agree with you. Let's beat everybody up that doesn't agree with us. Antifa, that's your motto. Love through violence. I mean, that makes no sense. People are crazy. But I want to bring attention to the little rainbow letters on the bottom of the sign. It says NAMBLA, NAMBLA, NAMBLA. North American Man-Boy Love Association. I wonder what that means. I wonder what that means. North American Man-Boy Love Association? Let's go find out what that means. Oh, here's their webpage. I'm not going to scroll down on it or nothing like that. I just want you to see how sick these people are. Oh, man. Okay. NAMBLA, North American Man-Boy Love Association. Zeitgeist News updated May 13th, 2017. Celebrating 35 years. NAMBLA since 1978. Who we are, why NAMBLA matters, NAMBLA FAQ. What is man-boy love? Seriously? Seriously? It's not man-boy love. You're a sick, twisted pedophiles. The criminalization of youth. Okay, they talk about the criminalization of youth because they think children should have the right. Children, now we're not talking about 17, 18-year-olds. Okay, we're talking about a pervert wants the right to come up and, can I take your 5-year-old son out on a date and possibly have sex with him later on? Or they want to have it as where it would be like kind of like a CPS thing where they come to control your life and your family, where they pretty much tell you what you have to do. And that's what they want. They want it where they have to have a cop posted there. Where they have to have a cop posted saying, well, you have to let them have sex with your son. You have to let them take out your child. You have to let them go outside. You have to let them take your kid out on a date and do whatever. And they want to be able to force you to do this. Even the UN was behind this crap, which is disgusting. There is no such thing as man-boy love. It's called pedophilia. And anybody that backs this up is sick, is sick, is sick. I swear. I mean, I had to put that out there because that's a real website. Yeah, let me go right back to it real quick. You don't believe me? Frick. I cut the page out, but I'll bring it up again because oh man, these people are twisted. But again, this is the organization that helps promote that. Antifa. And these are BLM people in there too. Look, Black Lives Matter right in the background. So apparently Black Lives Matter supports no pedo bashing. Don't bash the child molesters. Let's not offend the child molesters, just like they were like, let's not offend the Muslims by calling it Islamic extremist. Let's just call it an act of terror. Or a disgruntled person. No. No. Again, one more time. You see that picture of the man, and the man's hand with the little boy's hand on it. That reminds me of a joke. How do you know what time it is at Michael? How do you know what time it is at Michael Jackson's house? How do you know it's bedtime at Michael Jackson's house when the big hand's touching the little hand? Yeah. Or the one about, Michael Jackson hurried to Kmart because he heard little boy's pants were half off. But anywho, I just had to make a... But seriously, that's disgusting. Or, how do you know it's party time at Kevin Spacey's house? Because all the big wheels are parked out front. But seriously, this is what America has come to. Thank God for Donald Trump. Thank God for Donald Trump. And thank God for all real American patriots that will not stand for this trash. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm asking all my fellow Americans to get on the sex offender list with me, to go online, find the sex offender list, find out all the pedophiles that are out there, and post them all over your social media to let everybody in your area know which house is a no-no for your child to walk by. Because these people are sick. These people are sick. I mean, I made a little jingle. I know it's kind of like the Addams Family, you know. It kind of goes like this. So find your kids and take them back to Spacey's house to rape them. It's pointless to debate them, the pedo mafia. But seriously. As it is, look at poor Corey Feldman. I mean, he goes on Dr. Oz. He gives a name, John Grisham, I believe it was. John Grissom. He's one of the people that molested him, you know. And he dropped the names at the police station. And the police acknowledged the interview in 1993. But they turned off the tape recorder when he started naming names. They said, oh, well, we don't have that. Yeah, of course they don't, because these Hollywood perverts pay these people to cover this stuff up. I mean, this pedophilia thing goes so much farther down the rabbit hole. I was saying before, I think the Clintons are involved. I really believe this. I believe the Clintons are involved with human trafficking. I believe they were using that whole Haiti thing to snatch up kids, sell them on a black market in the deep web. I mean, not saying that's true now, but look at Pizzagate. Look at John Podesta and the spirit cooking and how they were talking about the pool parties and this, that, and the other. You know, these pedophiles, they'll have pool parties and invite all these young celebrities over and tell them, hey, no bottoms in the pool, or no clothes allowed in my house. Come on, it's a party, but nobody needs to wear clothes. We can just run around naked. No, that's bull crap. These are predators preying on little kids, and Antifa's supporting them, and they got the left supporting this nonsense. Come on. It's time we get real. It's time we wake up. I mean, seriously, let's get our heads out of the mud. Let's get our heads out of the hill. You know what I mean? Let's pull them up, pick them up. Stand tall. Stand tall for our children. Let's fight for our youth. Let's fight for the kids of America. Let's fight for the kids of the world. We need to work harder on stopping human trafficking. We need to work harder on stopping pedophilia. Seriously. Because I'm sick of it. I was a victim of sexual abuse. I'm going to tell you this right now. I was a victim of sexual abuse. And it took a while, but finally something was done. But here's the thing. I don't know what to do anymore, so I'm just going to get off of here. I love you all. God bless you all in Jesus' name.